Assalamualaikum and hello Sir Jill and also anyone's watching. My name is Nadiyatul Farhana Binti Ahmad Annuar and my student ID is 2000566 and my program is computer engineering. By the way, I'm from UTP. Okay, so for assignment 1, the case given is police have caught 4 suspects for a theft case. So we have 4 suspects here, which is they are Alain, Benoit, Charlie, and also Dominic, which is I have differentiated them with different colors, which is Alain with blue, Benoit with green color, Charlie with red color, and Dominic with purple to pink color like that. Maybe I assume it as purple color. So I also denoted them with alphabet, which is aligned with A, Benoit with B, Charlie with C, and Dominic with D. So now we have 4 suspects, right? So okay, let's see that later. Okay, so this is the statement by Alain, Benoit, Charlie, and Dominic. To make it more easier, I will say their names by their alphabet denoted, which is A, B, C, and D. So A said, "I'm not the thief." Okay, A said, "I'm not the thief," which is it means A accused B and C and also D. So that means A said that B, C, and D are having possibility to be the theft. Okay. Meanwhile, for B, he said A is the thief. So B said A is the thief, which means B, C, and D are not the thief. Okay. He said himself is not the thief, and A is the thief. Okay. Now we see C statement. Okay, C is also the same statement as A, which is he said that I'm not the thief, which means he accusing A, B, and D as the thief. Sorry. Okay, and now the last one is the statement by D, which is he said B is the thief. So now he is accusing B as the thief. Okay, and A and C and also himself is not the thief. Okay, so now it's quite complicated, right? So now we are going to solve it by using graph theory. Okay, but for that, okay, so who's the real thief? Okay, it's so confusing, right? Okay, so who's the real thief? If police know that there is only one thief, okay, only one thief, okay, among four of them, there are only one thief. Okay, maybe it will be A, maybe it's B, maybe it's C, maybe it's D, we don't know, but only one of them. Okay, so now the second condition is one of them is not telling the truth, which means which means it also means that 3 suspects are telling the truth. Okay, so maybe B, C, and D are telling the truth. So that means A is the thief. Okay, so yeah, so A is the thief because he lied. Okay, so only one thief. So now we are going to solve it by using graph theory. Okay, so graph theory. Okay, let me explain first about graph theory. So graph theory, since we have 4 suspects, which is A, B, C, and D, so that means, okay, before that, the graph theory is looking like this. Okay, I sketch first A, B, C, and D. Okay, since we have 4 suspects, and the graph theory will look like this, maybe like this, maybe like this, maybe like this. Okay, whatever. Okay, but the graph theory might look like this later, which I want to explain first about the thing here. Okay, so this, and this, which is A, B, C, D, is called nodes. Okay, or vertices. And the line here, okay, the line here are called edges, or also easier to say as lines. Okay, so that's the important thing to know about the graph theory. So now we know what the graph theory looks like later. So now we are applying it to our case. Okay, so alright, let me erase it first. Okay, so now let's solve our case. Okay, let me choose. Okay, later I just. Okay, so we have 4 suspects, right? So since we have vertices or nodes, okay, since nodes I denote it as n, and then edges or lines I denote it as L. So now my n, let me change color first to make it more easy to see. So my n nodes, which is I have A, B, C, and D. Alright. Okay, I have A, B, C, and D for my nodes. So now we are going to draw the graph theory. Alright. Okay. Wait. Okay, so first we have A, a line. If I'm not mistaken, his name. A line, and then we have Benoit, B with the green color. And then we have Charlie with the red color. And then we have last one, Dominic with the purple color. So now what should we do is we need to see back their statements. Okay, so first we need to see a line. Okay, we need to see A statement first. So A statement, A said, I'm not the thief. So what does it mean? He is accusing B, C, and also D, like I said before. Okay, so now we are going to accuse B, C, and D from the A perspective. Okay, like this. Right, settled. So now next suspect is B. So B is the green color. Okay, B said A is the thief. So he is only accusing A. Okay, he is only accusing A. So now what should we do is we draw the line from B to A. Okay. Okay, done. Next, the third suspect is C. Okay, C is Charlie. Charlie said, I am not the thief. The same as A. A is also said that I am not the thief. So that means C is accusing A, B, and C. A, B, and D. Sorry. Okay, so C is accusing A, B. Okay, no, sorry. And D. Okay, done. So now we are going to the last suspect statement, which is D, Dominic. Dominic said B is the thief. So now he is only accusing B. So D accused B. Settle. Done. This is our graph theory. Sorry if not look that good, but it should be like that. So now, okay, going back to our condition, which is we have only one thief and also only one not telling the truth. That means that 3 suspects are telling the truth. So now, okay, so now we are going to do like this. Okay, let me choose white color first. Okay, so now the one that telling the truth. Okay, so this one for a line A, B, C, D. Okay, so now this is A. Okay, A. Okay, so what A, and then B. How many is this? Okay, I will explain this just a moment. C. And then the last one is Dominic, T. Okay, what is this? Okay, this is the like a truth table. I don't know, but it will tell you how many people is telling the truth. Okay, so how do we determine that? Okay, so how we determine that is, okay, let's go one by one. First thing first. Okay, let's do the step. So first step is ignore all the lines or edges that are coming out from the knot itself. Okay. Alright. Second, ignore all lines that are not directly connected to the knot. Okay. Third, count all the left lines, and fourth, repeat. Okay, so let me explain first. Alright, so ignore all the lines that are coming out from the knot itself. So the knot here that I mean here, okay, the knot here means the one that we choose. So meaning that, okay, let's say we want to find the how many people that telling the truth for A. Okay, so for A is the knot. Okay, it is like that. Okay, so the second step is ignore all the lines that are not directly connected to the knot. Okay, and then the third step is to count all the left lines. Okay, after we remove this line, we remove this line, and all the left lines we count and put it in here. Okay, and then repeat until we find the real suspect, which is our target is 3 people are telling the truth. I'm sorry for my handwriting. Okay, so now let's go in by one. Okay, so now let's do for A. Okay, so for A, first step is to remove all the lines that are coming out from A. So we remove this. Okay, before that, I want to save it first. Okay, so that I don't need to draw later. Alright. Okay. So now we remove all the lines that are coming out from A. Okay. And then we remove all the lines that are not directly connected to A, which is it this one? No, not that one, not this one, and also not, okay, only that. Okay, so this is not directly connected to A. This is also not directly connected to A, and this is not directly connected to A because D is only accusing for B. Okay, so what left is these two. So we already have our answer for A. So now for A, only 2 people that are telling the truth. Alright, so now we go in for D. Okay, for D. Okay. Right. For D. Okay, so for B, we remove all the lines that are directly from B, right? Remove, and then we remove or ignore all the lines that are not connected to B, which is this one, and then this one, and then this one, and then this one. So we only have 3, which is A, C, and D is accusing B. So we are having 3 suspects that are telling the truth for B. Okay, and now we are going for C, right? For C, okay. Alright, for C, now for C, we have red color. Okay, for C, we are removing out all the lines that are coming out from C, which is this one, and also this one. And then we remove or ignore all the lines that are not directly connected to B, which is not directly connected to C, which is this one, and then this one, and then this one. So we only have 1 person that are telling the truth for C. So 1. Okay, now for D, the last suspect, which is Dominic. Okay, right. Dominic is purple color. Okay, so now we are removing or ignore the lines that are coming out from D and then that are not related to directly connected to D, which is this one and then this one, then this one and this one and then this one. So now we are having only two people from A and C that are telling the truth for D. Right. So now our cases are done. Why? Because because our main is to find okay, three people that are telling the truth. So since this is a telling truth table, so now which is the one that having three? Obviously it is B. So B is the thief. Okay, so B is the thief. So who is the thief? Benoit. Okay, so that is how to solve a crime like this by using graph theory. Okay, so that's all from me. Thank you.